Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Feel your body becoming heavier, more relaxed. Let the tension flow out of your shoulders, your arms, your legs. With each breath, you sink deeper into comfort, deeper into peace. You find yourself standing on a path of weathered wooden planks, walking barefoot toward the sound of waves. The boards are smooth and warm beneath your feet, worn by years of sun and salt air. On either side of the path, sea grass sways gently in the breeze, its silver-green blades whispering softly. The air smells of the ocean, clean and salt-tinged, carrying with it the freshness of endless water and the warmth of sun-heated sand. Each breath you take feels cleansing, renewing, filling your lungs with pure coastal air. The path curves slightly, leading you over low dune, and then the ocean reveals itself in all its vast beauty. Before you stretches an endless expanse of blue water meeting an endless expanse of blue sky, the horizon line so perfect it could have been drawn with a ruler. The beach is wide and pristine, its sand a pale cream color, fine and soft. The sand is marked only by the delicate tracks of shorebirds and the gentle scalloped patterns left by retreating waves. It's early morning, and you have this entire stretch of coastline to yourself. You step off the wooden path onto the sand, feeling it give way slightly beneath your feet. The sand is cool from the night, but warming already in the morning sun. You walk slowly toward the water's edge, taking your time, feeling no hurry whatsoever. The waves roll in with perfect rhythm, one after another, never stopping, never rushing, following a pattern as old as the ocean itself. Each wave builds, crests, breaks into white foam, then slides up the beach with a gentle hiss before retreating, leaving the sand dark and smooth. You find a perfect spot halfway between the dunes and the water and settle onto the sand. The surface is soft and giving, and you arrange yourself until you're completely comfortable, feeling supported by the earth, cradled by the beach. From here, you can see the full scope of the ocean. The water close to shore is a pale turquoise, clear enough to see the sandy bottom rippling beneath gentle waves. Farther out, the water deepens to emerald green, then to sapphire blue, then to the deep blue-violet of the open ocean. The sky above is mostly clear, with just a few white clouds drifting slowly across the expanse, their shapes soft and constantly changing. The sun is warm on your skin but not too hot. Perfect, comfortable, soothing. You watch the waves, mesmerized by their constant motion. Each wave is slightly different, yet each follows the same basic pattern. Build, crest, break, reach, retreat. Build, crest, break, reach, retreat. The rhythm is hypnotic, eternal, unchanging. The sound of the waves is one of the most soothing sounds in the world. The rush and crash as they break, the softer hiss as the foam slides up the sand, the gentle gurgle as the water retreats. These sounds blend together into a natural symphony that seems to quiet everything else, creating a cocoon of peaceful white noise. Seagulls wheel overhead, their white wings bright against the blue sky. They call to each other occasionally, high, clear cries that somehow add to the peacefulness rather than disturbing it. One gull lands near you, walking along the wet sand with its peculiar gait, head bobbing, yellow eyes scanning for small crabs or shells. You close your eyes for a moment, just listening. The waves continue their eternal rhythm. The breeze whispers across the sand. The gulls call. Your breathing slows to match the pace of the waves. In as a wave builds, out as it breaks, in as the next one gathers. When you open your eyes again, you notice small sandpipers running along the water's edge. They move in quick bursts, chasing the retreating waves, pecking at the sand for tiny creatures, then running back up the beach as the next wave comes in. Their movements are comical and endearing, full of busy energy that's somehow still peaceful to watch. The sun climbs higher in the sky, and the light on the water becomes more brilliant. The surface of the ocean sparkles with 1,000 points of light, each wave crest catching the sun, turning the water into liquid diamonds. It's almost too bright to look at directly, but it's beautiful, nature's own light show, free and endless. You notice shells scattered along the high tide line, scallop shells in shades of pink and cream, spiral shells worn smooth by the waves, pieces of sand dollars, bits of coral rubbed round by the water. Each one is a small treasure, shaped by the ocean over time, then offered up as a gift to the beach. A pelican glides by, flying low over the water, its wings spread wide, riding the air currents without seeming to flap at all. It's perfectly at home here, perfectly adapted to this environment, moving with effortless grace. You watch until it disappears around a distant point, still gliding, still peaceful. The waves continue their pattern, never tiring, never stopping. You've been watching them for a while now. Time has become fluid here, measured only by the rhythm of waves, by the slow arc of the sun across the sky, by the gentle progression of the tide. You stand and walk slowly along the water's edge, your feet sinking slightly into the wet sand with each step. The water rushes up to meet your feet, cool and refreshing, swirling around your ankles before retreating. The sensation is delightful, grounding, connecting you to the ocean. As you walk, you notice the way each wave leaves behind small gifts. Tiny shells no bigger than your fingernail, smooth pieces of sea glass in frosted greens and blues, small stones polished to perfection by endless tumbling in the surf. You pick up a piece of sea glass, holding it up to the light. It glows like a jewel, its edges worn smooth, transformed by the ocean from something broken into something beautiful. You continue your slow walk along the beach, the waves continuing their patient work beside you. The wet sand is firm beneath your feet, making walking easy and pleasant. Occasionally, a larger wave comes in, soaking your legs up to your knees, and you laugh at the surprise of it, at the coolness, at the simple joy of being here. Ahead, you see a cluster of rocks jutting out into the water, dark and weathered, covered with barnacles and seaweed. You make your way toward them, curious, drawn by their solid presence at the meeting point of land and sea. As you approach, you notice tide pools among the rocks, each one a miniature world. You crouch beside one, looking into the clear water. Small fish dart between fronds of seaweed. A sea anemone waves its tentacles gently in the current. A tiny crab scuttles across the rocky bottom. Starfish cling to the sides, their rough surfaces covered in brilliant colors: orange, purple, deep red. You could watch these tide pools for hours, fascinated by the life they contain, by the way each pool is an entire ecosystem, perfect and complete. But the sun is growing warmer, and you decide to return to your spot on the beach. You walk back slowly, stopping occasionally to let a particularly nice wave wash over your feet, or to pick up an interesting shell, or simply to stand and gaze out at the endless expanse of blue. When you return to your spot, you lie back on the sand, feeling it conform to your body, supporting your head, your back, your legs. The sand is warm now, heated by the sun, and it radiates gentle warmth upward. You feel cradled by the beach, held safely by the earth. Above you, the sky stretches endlessly, so blue, so vast, so peaceful. A few clouds drift by, their shapes constantly shifting, transforming from one form to another. You watch them without thought, simply observing, simply being present. One cloud looks like a fish, then transforms into a bird, then dissolves into wisps of white that gradually fade into the blue. Another cloud holds its shape longer, a perfect cotton ball floating slowly across the sky, casting a brief shadow on the beach as it passes between you and the sun. The sound of the waves is constant, surrounding you, filling the air with its rhythm. Each crash, each hiss, Each gentle retreat adds to a pattern that never ends, never varies too much, creating the perfect background for peace, for rest, for letting go. Your breathing has become so slow, so gentle, perfectly synchronized with the waves. Your body feels heavy, relaxed, sinking into the warm sand. The sun is warm on your skin, the breeze is cool enough to keep you comfortable, and the sound of the ocean wraps around you like a blanket. A small crab emerges from a hole in the sand near you, pauses, looks around with eyes on stalks, then scuttles sideways toward the water. It disappears into a wave, returning to its ocean home, and you smile at the simple perfection of its small life. The morning progresses into afternoon, though you barely notice the transition. The sun is higher now, directly overhead, the shadows almost non-existent. But the peace remains constant. The waves roll on, unchanging in their rhythm, eternal in their pattern. You close your eyes again, just feeling the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the breeze, the sound of waves, the support of the sand beneath you, the salt smell of the air, the gentle calls of the gulls. All of it combines into a perfect moment of peace that stretches out endlessly. Your mind is quiet now, as calm as the horizon line, as peaceful as the rhythm of waves. Thoughts that arise are gentle, passing through like the breeze, like the clouds overhead, like the sandpipers running along the water's edge. Present for a moment, then gone, leaving no trace. The ocean continues its ancient work, waves rolling in, waves rolling out, tides rising and falling, currents flowing according to patterns older than memory. And you are part of it all, resting here on the boundary between land and sea, between earth and water, between waking and sleeping. Time drifts by, marked only by the changing angle of the sun, by the slow advance of the tide, by the gentle accumulation of peace in your body and mind. You are completely relaxed now, completely at ease, completely present in this perfect moment by the sea. You open your eyes and notice the tide has come in closer. The waves are reaching farther up the beach now, their foam-topped edges creeping nearer to where you rest. You watch the progress, unhurried, unworried, simply observing the natural rhythm of the tides. A piece of driftwood has washed up nearby, bleached white by sun and salt, smooth as silk from years of tumbling in the waves. It's a beautiful shape, sculpted by nature into an abstract form. You run your hand along it, feeling its smoothness, appreciating its journey from tree to ocean treasure. The afternoon light becomes softer, more golden as the day ages toward evening. The water takes on warmer tones, the blues mixing with gold, the waves catching the light in new ways, creating patterns of brightness and shadow on the ocean's surface. The breeze picks up slightly, just enough to be refreshing, bringing with it the coolness that comes as day transitions toward evening. But you remain comfortable, warm from the sand beneath you, at peace in this perfect place. A dolphin surfaces far out in the water, its dark back arcing above the surface, then disappearing again. Then another, and another, a small pod moving along the coast, graceful and free. They're too far away to hear, but you can imagine their calls, their clicks and whistles, their communication as they travel together. You watch them for several minutes, these beautiful creatures perfectly at home in their element, moving with such ease and grace. Occasionally one leaps completely out of the water, twisting in the air before splashing back down. It's pure joy to witness, and you feel grateful to be here, to see this, to be part of this peaceful day. The waves continue, endless and patient. The sound never stops, never changes its essential rhythm. It's the heartbeat of the ocean, constant and eternal, and your own heartbeat has matched it, slow and steady, peaceful and calm. More seabirds appear as evening approaches, terns diving for fish, their bodies arrowing into the water with remarkable precision. Larger gulls settling on the beach to rest, small piping plovers running along the sand, their legs moving so fast they blur. You sit up slowly, looking out at the ocean as the sun begins its descent toward the horizon. The light is golden now, painting everything with warmth. The sand glows amber, the water reflects gold and orange, even the white foam on the waves catches the light and sparkles. The sun sinks lower, growing larger and more orange as it approaches the horizon. The sky around it begins to transform, yellow melting into orange, orange bleeding into pink, pink fading into lavender. The clouds catch fire with color, their undersides glowing brilliant orange and red. You watch this transformation with quiet awe, witnessing one of nature's most beautiful shows. The sun continues its descent, half of it now hidden by the horizon, the sea reflecting its light in a golden pathway that stretches from the distant point where sun meets water directly to the beach where you sit. The colors intensify as more of the sun disappears. The sky becomes a masterpiece of color, layers upon layers of orange and pink and purple and gold, all shifting and changing as the light continues to fade. The final sliver of sun drops below the horizon, and for a moment, the sky seems to hold its breath. Then the colors begin their slow fade, remaining beautiful but gentling, softening, preparing for the transition to night. The first stars appear in the deepening blue overhead. The ocean has darkened to deep blue-gray, still moving, still keeping its rhythm, but now mysterious in the fading light. The beach is cooler now, and you stand, brushing sand from your clothes, but you're not ready to leave yet. There's something about the transition from day to night that feels important to witness, to honor with your presence. You walk slowly back toward the water's edge. The waves are harder to see now in the dimming light, but their sound is even more prominent, their rhythm even more clear. You stand at the boundary where water meets land, feeling the waves wash over your feet, cooler now but still pleasant. The moon rises, a bright crescent hanging above the darkening sea. Its reflection creates a second moon in the water, wavering and dancing with each wave, breaking apart and reforming, never quite solid but always present. Stars continue to emerge, more and more of them as the sky darkens fully. The Milky Way becomes visible, a ghostly band of light stretching across the heavens, made up of billions of stars too distant to see individually. The beach around you has transformed in the darkness. The sand appears silver in the starlight, and the white foam of the waves glows faintly as they break. Everything is shades of blue and silver and black, mysterious and beautiful. You can hear the ocean more clearly now without the distraction of daylight. Each wave building, breaking, retreating. The sound surrounds you, fills you, becomes the dominant reality. You could be anywhere, anytime. The sound of waves on a beach is timeless, connecting you to every person who has ever stood on a shore and listened to this same eternal rhythm. A shooting star streaks across the sky, bright against the darkness, and disappears. You make a wish, not for anything in particular, just a general wish for peace, for more moments like this, for the ability to carry this calm with you always. The night air is cool now, and you know it's time to leave the beach, but you feel different than when you arrived. Calmer, more centered, more at peace. The ocean has worked its magic. The waves have washed away your tension. The rhythm has reset your internal clock to something slower, more natural. You take one last deep breath of salt air, one last long look at the moonlit sea, one last moment to let the sound of waves imprint itself on your memory. Then you turn and walk slowly back across the beach, your feet finding the wooden path almost by feel, guided by habit and instinct. As you walk away, the sound of the waves gradually fades, but it doesn't disappear. It stays with you, a gentle background rhythm that continues in your mind, in your heart, in your breathing. The ocean has given you a gift, the gift of its peace, its rhythm, its eternal patience. You carry this gift with you as you find yourself in a comfortable place, a perfect place for rest. The sound of the waves continues in your memory, gentle and constant. Your body remembers the warmth of the sun, the softness of the sand, the coolness of the breeze. Your breathing continues to match the rhythm of the waves. In, out, slow and steady, peaceful and calm. Each breath brings deeper relaxation. Each exhale releases more tension, until you are completely at ease, completely at peace. Your eyes are so heavy now, closing more than they open. And when they do open, you see the ocean in your mind's eye, the endless blue, the white foam, the golden light, the silver moonlight, all of it blending into a vision of perfect peace. You are as calm as the horizon line, as peaceful as the sandy beach, as timeless as the ocean itself. Everything is exactly as it should be. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to think about. There is only this moment, this peace, this perfect rest. The ocean continues its ancient rhythm in your memory, and you rest within that rhythm, held safely by comfort, serenaded by the waves, warmed by peaceful memories, cooled by gentle thoughts, completely and utterly at peace. The waves roll on in your mind, build, crest, break, reach, retreat. Build, crest, break, reach, retreat. The pattern is eternal, unchanging, soothing beyond measure. Your body grows heavier with each wave, sinking deeper into rest with each cycle of the rhythm. Your mind grows quieter with each wave, releasing thoughts with each retreat of water. You are floating now, supported by the ocean of peace, cradled by the rhythm of waves, covered by the blanket of night sky, surrounded by the endless blue of sea and dreams. The sound of waves fills your awareness, not loud, but constant, like a heartbeat, like breathing, like life itself in its most essential form. And within this sound, you find complete peace, complete safety, complete rest. Rest now on your beach by the ocean. Rest in the rhythm of endless waves. Rest in the warmth of sun-heated sand. Rest in the coolness of the sea breeze. Rest in the sound of water meeting shore. Rest in the vastness of sea and sky. Rest in the eternal pattern of the tides. Rest in the golden light of sunset. Rest in the silver light of moonrise. Rest in the darkness of night. Rest in the peace of the ocean. Rest in the rhythm that never ends. Rest now. Rest. May your sleep be as deep as the ocean, and your dreams as gentle as waves on a peaceful shore.